Hi, I'm Oscar Womack, Coherent Contracts LLC. The Small Business Guide to Government Contracts is a reference book I use frequently and recommend not only to my clients but also at workshops that I do. And today we're fortunate to have the author of that book with us. Steven Koprince is a small business and government contracts lawyer and a partner with Pete Fish, Emmel, Heeb, and Hurd in Lawrence, Kansas. Steve, your book, which is an excellent book, The Small Business Guide to Government Contracts, can be summed up in two words: compliance and avoidance. Would you agree or disagree with that?
I think that's a pretty good description, Oscar. I mean, compliance is really the overarching theme of the book. The Small Business Guide to Government Contracts is really meant to be a reference tool for small businesses who are engaged in government contracting but don't have the resources or the wherewithal to have a government contracts attorney review every single decision that they're making. And so what the book does is it tries to lay out the key compliance rules that small companies need to know about, and there are a lot of them, in the FAR, in the SBA's regulations, and other places. What
need prompted you to write the book in the first place?
The genesis from the book really was in working day to day with small government contractors, and it became clear to me that there were a lot of situations in which companies intended to do right, they wanted to be compliant, but they didn't have the knowledge to do it, and they didn't pick up the phone to call an attorney until they were already in trouble. And I said, why don't I try and put that in a format that someone might actually, who's a business owner and is busy and is trying to think about marketing and business development and all those other things, might take the time to read.
Based on your recent experience, what are the three most significant challenges that small businesses face in the current federal procurement market?
Well, I think the top challenge right now is probably the fiscal situation the country is finding itself in and how that's affecting small government contractors. We've got in the government contracting marketplace, for many years, for the past 10 years or so, contractors could count on an annual, in some cases, significant increase in government contracting spending. That's now stopped and even perhaps begun to decrease. I would also point to the compliance environment. The government, Congress, the SBA, other agencies are focusing more and more closely on compliance within the small business world. There are increasing penalties available if a contractor falsely or incorrectly self-certifies. I don't know that I would identify a third because those two are so broad.
Sure,
but those are
the
ones that I would point to.
I noticed you're on Twitter, and I was interested about your Twitter profile, which states that you are the, quote, proud daddy of 2 beautiful children, unquote. Sounds as though being a father is a priority for you.
Yeah, there's no question. I love my job as an attorney, but the most important thing in life, as far as I'm concerned, is family. And I am a proud husband, proud father. My daughter Natalie's about 1.5 years now. My son Ryan was born only 3.5 months ago, so I've got two beautiful young children at home.
I'm not his agent, by the way, but I use good references, and this is a good reference. It's a great reference, and I highly recommend it to you. Thank you for your time as well.
Thank you, Oscar.
Appreciate it.